They say don't wait to buy real estate, rather buy real estate and wait. Today on My.na Property, we had the pleasure of chatting to a brilliant mind from Hans Real Estate. He was telling us about how to acquire land and how you can also make the best investment of your life, which is buying property. Now, my name is My.na, and today I have so much more, so much insightful conversation and so many amazing segments.
Welcome to My.na Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.na Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Here are some property news. About 13 shacks were burnt in two separate fire incidents in Swakopmund. No fatalities were reported in both incidents. However, about 16 victims, including 4 children, were affected as a result of the first fire. According to Inspector Eleni Shapumba, Commander for Community Affairs in the Erongo region, the incident happened at around 7:55 a.m. in Mondesa, Tulinawa, near the intersection of Monica Gengos and Stefano Shipanga Street. The fire started on one of the areas where it then spread to 2 other properties. About 12 ghettos were burnt to ashes. The second fire erupted in DRC informal settlement Andibaya Toivo Street. One shack was burned to ashes with no loss of life or injuries. Shapumba said it is alleged that the owner, who lives with his girlfriend and 3 kids, was cooking outside and quickly went to the neighbor's house. Upon his return, he allegedly noticed smoke coming from the direction of his place, which he found on fire. He said the police and Swakopmund Fire Brigade attended to both incidents. The matter are being investigated. Have a look. In our next story, the city of Windhoek has hiked its water, sewage and refuse collection tariffs by at least 4.5%. The municipality published its new rates and taxes. The City of Windhoek spokesperson Harold Akwenye said the increase are due to hikes in production costs. We have increased costs associated with electricity tariffs, and the cost of reclaimed water has also increased as a result of these increased production costs, Akwenye said. The city has also increased the interest rate of land sales by 15%. The interest rate of land sale is adjusted accordingly as per the financial institution of the municipality of Windhoek. The city, which has been struggling to recover resident debt, recently enlisted the services of Red Force Debt Management to collect outstanding water and electricity payments. We will be right back shortly with more property.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
It's another week, another day where we have our favorite conversations, property, where we talk all things land and how you can acquire your dream home. Today we are joined by Hans Ipinge, and he is a real estate agent. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Tell us about why you decided to join this career path, particularly, I mean, you could have been a lawyer, you could have been a presenter like me, but you chose to be a real estate agent. Why?
Real estate is quite an interesting thing. It's something we are not taught anywhere in our life as a student, as a learner. But it's actually a system of whereby you get to meet people every now and then you have also that you tend to understand certain things you never do in terms of understanding how property works and all that. So it's so if you the thing that made me to become a real estate agent naturally is the fact that I like selling things.
Okay.
I usually sell everything that I want to sell.
You try and sell everything.
Yes.
All right. Now that we are talking about houses and selling a house, say now I'm a first-time buyer, right? And I come to you, no, Hans, I want to buy a house. What are the 3 tips or more that you could give a first-time buyer?
Okay, most of the case I will tell you that you need to know how much you want to spend on a property. Okay. The areas you want to go to. In? Yes, okay. In most cases we call it suburbs. Or you should also know what exactly you want. Do you want a freestanding house? Do you want a flat? Do you want a flat that is a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom? Or would you like to go for a freestanding property? Okay. So all those things determine something. Or would you want to buy virgin land and build it yourself?
What is virgin land?
It's a
plot. Or a plot. Okay.
A plot. So that you can come with a plan and build it yourself and go through all the stress that contractors go through.
Understood. Now, how do you go about matching me as the client to my dream property? Do we then have consultations? Are you gonna call me for wine or coffee and say, hey, you're looking for a pink house. I think this is what we can look at. So what is the process that you follow when matching a house with a client or a property of any kind?
Okay, let me tell you this. Getting to match somebody with a property, if we are on this side of Robert Mugabe, it's different.
Okay.
So if you talk about this side of Robert Mugabe, you need to take a look at like, what is this person buying? This person will never not buying something less than $1 million. Okay. So if this person is looking for a big property, these people need to take out for coffee and understand what exactly they need. And if you don't know what exactly they need, it's going to be difficult for them to, then you're going to end up running around with each and every single house and you don't know what they need. Okay. In most cases, like in my experience now, I don't really just walk out and go show you a property. I ask you, what exactly do you need? Most of the time I do it telephonically, because it's better, easy way. Why we have telephones, we can actually communicate and tell me what you need. I take note of what you need, and then I'll tell you what I have. If I don't, I tell you I'll come back to you, and I'll see what I have for you. Okay. But if you go on the other side, in most cases, it's quite easy. You tell a person, do you have a pre-approval? Do you have what? What do you need in the house? And you say, I have this. They walk in, and they show, and you show them. Most cases, yeah, that's basically how basically it is sometimes.
All right, let's flip the script a little bit. We spoke about, a client coming to a real estate agent to buy a house, but what if the client is the one that is selling a house? How can they make their property more attractive? Like if I was selling a house without a real estate agent, without all the procedures, without a middleman, how can I make my property more attractive?
You need to clean up your property. Clean up, we mean like you need to take a new paint.
Okay.
Take a very good painter and put up and give it a new coat of paint. Can be the same color, you can change the colors, dress it up. It doesn't matter where it is. It can be Havana, Hanna, Ludwig, or Meyer, wherever. You need to dress it up because your first impression on a house plays a major role.
True.
If I walk into that house and then there is a cockroach there, then we have something that is a mat that is upside down, and then here it's toys of kids that are up and down. You have your food that are in a zinc are not washed out yet, so it looks bad.
Yeah.
So we need that's why in most cases we say, make an appointment, come to the then we know that the house is clean. Your bathroom looks like it's a bathroom that doesn't look like somebody just walk out of the shower right now, and always close the toilet pot.
Oh, why is that? Always close the toilet pot.
Always close it. It looks clean.
Oh, okay.
It just looks clean.
That's a new tip.
But you need to dress it up. Even if you have plants, yeah, it's good furniture. A furniture doesn't need to say to be a very good a very nice furniture, but as long as it's clean. Your bed is made up, not just flipped around.
Okay. All right. You've been in the business, I understand, for over 10 years.
Correct.
Tell us about the most important lessons that you have learned within those 10 years and what you would share with aspiring real estate agents.
Connections.
Okay.
Be friendly. Be an outgoing person.
How do I make connections if, let's say, I live in a village and I want to be a real estate agent? How will I make connections in that regard?
So you need to look at where do you want to sell? You can't be an estate agent in Oshakati and you want to go sell in Okahao. Okay. You want to go sell in My.na. Control, where do you want to sell? If you want to sell only in Oshakati, you can control that market and only be that agent for that market. Okay. It costs you a lot to go to My.na. It costs you a lot to go to Okahao. And not go sell, but just go show somebody a property. Yeah. And your time, which most people don't actually value, it's something else.
All right. Where can prospective clients get a hold of you?
You can get hold of me by telephonically. Mainly. I don't really have a sitting office. I've got I've got a moving office.
Okay. Do you have a website, social media?
Yeah, I have a social media. Pages. So it's Hans Real Estate on Facebook. It's also Hans Real Estate on Instagram. So that's mainly where I advertise all my properties. Okay. And they can also reach me on my number, which is 081-259-5359. All
right. Do you have a TikTok account or you just have Instagram and
I just have a
Facebook?
I don't have a TikTok account yet. I still don't know how to play around with TikTok things.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us.
Cool.
We will be right back with more My.na property. Stay with us.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
My favorite place or room in any household has to definitely be the dining room because my love language is food. Now today on My.na property with me, My.na, we are coming to you live and direct from a complete lifestyle warehouse popularly known as CLW, and we are chatting with the General Manager, Maria Negumbo. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Let's talk about, the dining room. Oh, I love the dining room because
I love the dining room
it just
too.
smells like food.
Family coming together, catching up with what has been happening. Well, the dining room for me is really a special space because that is the time that you catch up, you update yourselves.
Yeah,
with
you
what
share
has been,
stories, you
share
connect.
Stories. Yes.
Yeah, and you share a bite of something really delicious.
Yes.
All right, talk to us about, what I should keep in mind, when looking for a quality dining room furniture.
Okay. Well, basically, I'll say, first of all, you have to look at your space.
Yeah.
Dining tables and dining chairs come in different sizes, shapes, designs, and all that. So you have to consider your space. And what I've learned over the years is if you want to go for a rectangular dining table, make sure that your space is a rectangular space because then it goes with the size of the space.
Yeah.
And then for a more square space, you go more for a square table or a round table. Yeah.
What makes the perfect dining table?
It's the size and the
size
space.
and the space.
Yes.
You also offer sideboards at CLW. Tell us about that.
Well, sideboard, they become now also a style to the dining space because you don't just use the sideboard for its functionality of packing your dining wares and like the dining tablecloths and stuff, but you also use it as a styling piece to your dining space.
Okay.
Yes, you can use it mainly as your focal point in your dining room where you can style your sideboard and then maybe have a big mirror on top of it or have a big family photo or any art piece that you want.
Would you say that is what is trending right now and that people are moving away from building cupboards?
Well, I think so because you always want to style your space differently all the time, or most of the time.
You spoke about, the sizes of dining room tables and chairs. Tell us a little bit more about that and what particular size are on offer right now at CLW.
Okay. Sizes, they come really, you have 4-seaters, you have 6-seaters, 8-seaters, 10-seaters. We offer also round tables, oval tables, square and rectangular tables. And currently on offer, we have rectangular tables for 4 to 6-seater.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the dining room and the intimacy that it brings. A lot of households don't really have dining rooms. People either eat in the sitting room or in the kitchen. Why do you think that is the case?
Well, I'll say in most cases it's a space that our spaces nowadays are very limited.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We will be right back shortly after the break. Stay with us.
Good day, and we have the lovely Risa Dreyer in our My.na property studio again.
Thank you,
Risa, welcome.
Thank you.
And
always good to be back.
And
I'm
so
loving
good
the
to
show.
See you. Today, the topic that I want to touch on today is how and when to apply for a home loan.
Yes, that's a very good question. I think usually clients are unsure at what stage of the process do you approach your bank or financial institution to apply for the loan. So it's always advisable to go beforehand, before you've signed an agreement, to do approach your bank and see what you qualify for, get a pre-approval, even if it's 600 Namibian dollars, or you do pay a small amount of fee to get a pre-approval, but you get preference by the estate agents, I promise you.
Yeah, because you can't waste the estate agent's time.
You can't waste their time, and then you know exactly what you're looking for. So the bank will
She's
give you...
She's going to show you a house of 10 million.
Exactly.
You qualify for 2.5 million.
Exactly. So just to be, you know, on the safe side and to know what you're looking for, to shop in the right market. The process after you've signed an agreement, then you go to the bank with your signed agreement. They will not process a loan or even look at an application without a proper signed agreement of sale. So go onto our website. If you don't have an agreement of sale, it's easily downloadable. You can fill it in yourself. You can contact one of us to just even guide you over the phone to fill in the necessary parts, or have your estate agent or somebody just assist you to sign the agreement, just to approach your bank with a the amount which you've signed for and start the process of approving the loan. So it's as easy as that. You don't need a qualification to go to the bank. Anybody can apply for a home loan.
So you can give us your cell phone number?
Yes. Do you want me to give it now?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. You can give me a call on 081 269 2755. And you can give me a call if you've got any questions in this regard.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Now, there you heard it. Yes. Give her a call.
I'm hoping for a lot of calls.
Risa, once again, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And
always
it's
good
great
to be here.
having you in studio.
Thank you.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhmh.com.na.
Thank you so much for spending your evening with me, My.na and the entire My.na property crew. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Remember, property is more than just a building.